Hi, in this video we're going to perform maintenance on our rotary hook. It's important to clean it every so often. It really depends on how much you use the machine, but generally once a month is fine. If you use your machine during both day and night shifts, I recommend every 15 days. Or if you work with very dusty materials, like when embroidering caps with acrylic that generates a lot of lint, then I'd even recommend doing the cleaning every week. Alright, let's go over the tools we'll need. We're going to use a Phillips screwdriver, the Z-shaped wrench. Both of these come in your toolkit, a small brush, and some oil. In my case, I actually prefer to use this tool instead of the regular screwdriver because it's easier for me to remove the screws. Let's start. I'll remove the 2 screws on the plate. Done, the 2 screws are out. Now I remove the plate, and underneath we have 2 more screws. We'll remove them with this screwdriver as well. We'll also need some paper or a towel to wipe off any residue inside this cover. Here they are. You can see how dirty it gets. Now remove the bobbin case. Once that's out, we can go ahead and clean this whole area with the brush. If you have a blower or a can of compressed air, that's even better. Okay, I've done a quick cleaning, but it was only superficial. I need to clean it more thoroughly. How do I do that? I'll go to the Applications icon on the panel, then to Others, and then Maintenance. And we'll open the knife so we can access those hard-to-reach spaces and continue cleaning. Now I'll close the knife, and I'm going to rotate the rotary hook. There we go. Continue cleaning those blind spots, turning it little by little. On this machine, you can even rotate the rotary hook by hand if you don't want to do it through the panel, so you can reach specific areas more easily. Keep rotating. There we go. Like I said, if you have a blower or compressed air, it's much better. If you don't do this cleaning regularly, lint and thread residue start to build up and solidify. And that's when errors start happening with the thread. Remember, as the hook rotates, a small loop of thread is formed and caught by the hook. But if there's residue built up, the thread will snag. The hook won't catch it properly, and you'll get embroidery errors. That buildup also absorbs excess oil, which can stain your garments. Over time, the oil that collects here also changes color. Even look at this machine. It's just a demo model, so it's not used very often. But we can already see that the oil is turning yellow, so if you don't clean this area, that oil will drip onto your fabric and damage it. That's why it's important to clean regularly to avoid all that. Also, keeping the area clean helps you detect any issues, like scratches, dents, or any other signs of wear, so you can take preventive action and fix them in time. Let's take this opportunity to lubricate as well. I'll press the plus sign and locate the spot where I'll apply 1 drop of oil. There it is. Now I'll rotate it with the plus sign so the oil spreads evenly. Next, I'll open the knife again and lubricate the areas where there's metal-to-metal contact. Done. And that's how you perform maintenance on the rotary hook system. As I mentioned, the recommended frequency is once a month if you use your machine only during the day. If you run it 24/7, do it every 15 days. And if you embroider dirty or lint-producing materials like caps with acrylic, then do it once a week.